Good morning. Okay. Shein haul, Max, Sir's doing business over there.
What's good about the morning?
So, nothing's good. We're locked out of our apartment.
No, we're locked in. We can't
sorry,
go
locked
anywhere.
in. So, but
I'm
no.
locked in with her. Save me. SOS.
I'm locked in with him. Anyway, lucky it's not my birthday today. I would have been real mad. Okay, so we had key fob changes with, the electronics and IT shit, right?
Security access.
Don't mess with stuff, because guess what happens every time? It breaks. It
For
breaks.
us.
And it broke. That's my coffee, sir. No. So Junior was trying to get my coffee. So anyway, we're like, sure. We did all the processes. Everyone did all the processes of all this key fob change.
And whose key fobs are broken?
And guess why probably doing this? We're probably doing this because an owner fucked up. Isn't that funny? Because normally the renters get picked on. So I say to that, don't discriminate if you're an owner or not an owner, you snob. And new money, you suck. Anyway, moving on. Not everyone with money sucks. Just remember that. Basically, if we go out, well, actually we can't. Because you go into the lift and you go, bzz, and you can only go to your floor, which is very good safety. But we can't go anywhere. You go.
I can take you down the stairs in your wheelchair.
It only takes us to the ground.
I can literally take you down the stairs in the wheelchair. That's it.
Can't even get to the ground. Okay, so basically we can't check the mailbox. We can't collect any deliveries. We're stuck here because if we go downstairs, we can't get back up. So even if we use the stairs, we can't get back up.
We can't get back up.
So anyway, and then the coup, they're just like, oh, maybe you forgot to do the little checklist properly. I'm like, the dude's IT for 30 years. What? Like what? Come on, you're insulting our intelligence. We've done everything right. Anyway, our provider's been on the phone last night. Good on her. Oh. So that's good. And this morning, and so is my manager of my care. She's been like, oh, I'll get this sorted. Okay, everyone's doing their best, but the coup, council of owners. They're like freaking, you know Neighbours in Australia, and you had that like Mrs. Mangles, okay? That's what they're like. They're Mrs. Mangles.
The nosy neighbour.
Even when we were locked out of our apartment, sitting on the lounge room chair downstairs, some guy walks in his suit with his backpack, like he's all that and a bag of chips. He's old, so it's like, you're really old. Who gives a shit? You're gonna die soon. Sorry, that's really mean.
Just because we said a lovely hello to
I said
him,
hi,
he ignored us.
and he's like, we weren't even there. It's like you're invisible. I was like, wow, Harry Potter cloak. I'm invisible. Anyway, so I said to Sir, what a rude man. What a rude man. He didn't have a problem with his fob. I was like, of course he doesn't have a problem with his fob because he's part of the queue. So anyway, there's discrimination everywhere in the world. But when you live around people that are normal and new money, as in they sat on a house for 30, 40, 50 years, made a shit ton of money in Perth. As in, I'm talking, right? For example, okay? My parents were in a $30,000 house, right? Then they ended up buying a house for $180,000 in Hillary's, closer to the Hillary's Marina. And boom, it's worth millions. Oh, you work so hard. My stepdad did work hard, but as in, just as hard as Sir, but we don't have $1 million house. So anyway, in Australia, wealth has been built by doing nothing. You didn't have to do anything. We just grew as a country. Poof. That's it.
This is ridiculous. Now
what?
Okay. I'm the in-between at the moment. We can't go anywhere. I'm communicating to the Council of Owners.
It's 11:30 in the morning.
They won't give me the
Can't go anywhere.
details for the security company
Oh,
that manages
come
it all.
on.
I'm contacting
Come
our care
on.
provider, who's contacting the strata,
Everybody.
who's contacting the security company,
Everybody.
who doesn't know what's going on and needs to contact me. I'm in a three-way. This is a bit.
You're in a triple.
I'm in a triple. This is a bit.
Isn't that what they call it? A triple?
Why am I in this position?
I learned
Why
this
are
on
we
TV.
the ones locked out?
Bad things on TV you learn.
Could we
What?
Could we
Could
use the
we?
abseiling ropes and we could
Oh,
go
for goodness
down the
sake.
side from our balcony and we could get to the
Pardon
ground
me.
floor
Coffee.
We could abseil out of here.
You're not going to visit my dolls. I'm not doing that, sir.
No?
No.
That'll be fun.
You'll get a fine from Strata.
Oh,
I want a fine, Strata.
Well, I can't even get to be
no.
fine.
Can I read Strata?
No, you're not allowed to.
And just give my feedback.
You're not allowed to give feelings or
Feedback. Excuse me, I don't like being locked out of my apartment. Like, it's really stupid.
Oh, God, now she's chasing for that contact as well. Oh, my God, this is just stupid.
All right, Koo. You're a bunch of cunts.
So concerning.
Okay?
Vulnerable people
You're
in
a
the
bunch
building.
of cunts. You're being really rude. There are people here with severe disability like myself. If I had to get an ambulance, the ambulance can't get to me. I'm not happy, okay? I'm very pissed off. I'm very frustrated. And I'm very concerned about my all other disability friends in the building. And I'm concerned about my care team, my care business, all of them. They should not have to deal with this. They all have other jobs to do. This is stupid, okay? So Strata, get your shit together and control the coup, because you guys are the ones to support us all, because I pay a lot of money to live here. A lot of money, guys, okay? Thousands of dollars. This isn't cool.
Well, so much so, but they're keeping you here. They've locked you in. You can't go anywhere.
So that's the lay of the land of our morning.
I'm having a shower.
And it really,
I've had enough. This is stupid.
So
I can't do it anymore. I've
you
been
should
contacting
leave me
people.
with the stress.
I have been contacting people since last night. I have been testing key fobs
I
on
know.
everything to work out what does and doesn't work.
Cold.
Show them your Shein haul. I have no idea what
Oh
you've
yeah,
got.
I'll show you my Shein haul because that'll be funner.
Fun.
More fun. Okay? Lots of fun. So let's do that because I'm locked up. Like Tipsy Rose.
Oh, honey. Too soon.
Tipsy Rose. Not a victim.
Chickens.
Not a victim. Okay? I have been harmed by my mother. Not in a million years would I want her to be hurt. Not in a million years would I want someone to go and hurt her. Because I'd probably hurt them. Because there's still that thing of, like, Gypsy, just want to say this. Even when your mum does really bad things to you, you still love your mum. You're not normal. Anyway.
She's got paintbrush.
I've got to put it.
And she's got varnish. She's got jobs for me to do today.
Well, I'm locked out. I can't go anywhere.
So you can paint my table.
No,
At the back on the balcony.
I can't go on the balcony. I won't be safe. I'll be locked out.
You're doing it
She's
today.
got stuff for me to
Please.
do. I've got work to do.
Please.
Maybe.
Now you need to stand that one little bit.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my table's going to look good. I've redesigned my balcony to be more efficient, more minimalistic, and my swing is coming inside. I really wish I had a swing point from the roof, but it'll cost a lot of money. Oh, Max, this separation anxiety thing is a nightmare. Can you hear that? Really? Come here. He thinks it's his room. He's going for a shower. So he's just gone. Rude. Come here. Come here. Come here. All right, so let's do a Shein haul because that's more fun than talking about stress, because the best thing to do when things are stressful is distraction. Girls, I know. You're trapped too, but you're always trapped. You're in a cage. What have I done to my animal? I need to redesign the cage to be more nature-like. I want to create a nature-looking cage that they feel like they're out there. And if I could, I would have the cage, although I guess they'd fly into it, wouldn't they? I was thinking like a cage with, like, you know, very thick plastic clear. Okay, I know that's stupid because the birds would just go into the cage. Okay, that's not very nice. Anyway, going in circles. I'm discombobulated. This is what happens to autistics when you change things like this. Okay, and this is what happens when I've got the common sense and I just want to ring up the strata and go, hello, this is stupid. This is what you need to do. It's ABC. It's very simple. Let's fix it, because we've got vulnerable people here that shouldn't be affected. If you're going to affect anyone, affect people's jobs. Then I'd laugh because So they go, oh, you can't get to work. You couldn't get back in. Oh, I'm so sorry. Not. Don't, guys. And remember that discrimination in Australia to a certain level, there's certain things that are illegal now. They're criminal charges. You cannot discriminate against disability. But it's happening. Now, I'm used to it because I get it everywhere I go. Like when I go to Big W. Big W, listen up to this. Oh, I'm cheeky when I go there now. I say things. I go to Big W, right? And when I go out, the self-serve checkouts like everyone else does. Normally, I like to do it because I like the beep, beep, bit of a stim. It's kind of cool. And anyway, so sometimes he does it, sometimes I do it. Doesn't matter who's doing it. The lady does the same, ladies do the same thing. All the Big W's. They walk, they look at my lap. Like, and I'm talking, I'm right there, right? My feet are right there. And they're like, and they walk around me. And they look at my back of my bag. So I just go, you want to look in my bag? You're welcome to look in my bag, my wheelchair bag. It's just got like emergency meds and nappies and things, but you're welcome to have a look. Go on, have a look. Go on, I dare ya. Go and have a look at all of my medical things. You just have to ask. Don't be a douche and make me feel like a criminal walking around me. Like in psychology, we learnt this. People that stand closer than that to you is too close for people that don't know you. People that know you can go in closer than that, but people that don't know you should really be like that. Really. For a human being's automatic nervous system to not be sent into something. Not okay. But Big W, stop discriminating against people in wheelchairs. If you want to see our wheelchair bag, just ask. Many of us have medical shit in there. Have you ever noticed my oxygen machine? Yeah. Where am I going to put my cannula and stuff? Like, what's wrong with you people? Very rude company. But that's what happened when industrialization happened, guys, and no family businesses. We were warned. Anyway, let's move on. We're just getting too bitchy about businesses now, aren't we? Right. Businesses used to be rewarding to families that supported them. And I think we should go back to that. Because, you know, Woolworths and Big W, I probably spend about 20 grand a year with you between clothes, between maybe shoes or just household items, and then food. Okay? Show some respect. I'm going to get my Shein haul ready. Right. It's not a big one. Don't get too excited. It's a brief top up of what I've had to get basically for art supplies. And this is for ladies only. So it might be a little bit uncomfortable if you're a man. Or a man might like it. I don't know. They better be the right size. For my tatas. I never wanted tatas. And my mum said, you have no choice, sweetie. I'm like, I don't want them. You don't have a choice. Autistics say the weirdest things, don't they? I've got to get scissors. Oh my goodness. This operation. Scissors. Guess what? Holographic. I have a holographic shelf most likely being delivered today, but I won't be able to go pick it up. It'll be downstairs in the foyer. Hope no one steals it. We do have stealers here. Because recently we had like something happen here that was dramatic, and it was an owner. That's funny, isn't it? You know, because when you're a renter, apparently if you're a renter, you know, you just scum of the earth. Australia, what's going on? The majority rent, and do you know in other countries they rent for decades in the same house? No disrespect because of the fact that they're renting. Australia is disgusting. We're different here. When you're a renter, you're scum. You're going to damage things. You're not trustworthy. And it's just not okay. It's just not okay. Because I don't know how many houses that I've rented that I've improved. Gardens, I've improved pavements, I've improved driveways inside the house, the walls. I've improved like the tiles. I've literally been on my hands and knees and done many houses of grout. And it's disgusting, and then looked after it so it doesn't go back that way. And I just never have, all I've had is a bill for like, I remember one time getting a bill for sand. It's like the ants did that. Okay, I've been gone 2 days. She did the inspection 2 days after I'd left. The ants came along and built a sand pile, and that's my fault. That's really mean. She wanted to charge me like $60 for sand. I was like, what? I ring up, Rewa, and I'm like, I've just moved. I'm not very well, and can't really deal with this rubbish, to be quite honest. But apparently some ants made some sand. It's my fault. She's like, no, it's not. That's not okay. But no, they make it so bad. Like, they love you the whole time you're there, right? Oh my gosh, I hate going to the other house. She says, oh, I love coming here. It smells good. It looks good. Everything's clean. I'm like, yep. And she can be like, oh, the other houses, it stinks, it's gross. Or they say, you're not meant to be here today. And it's like, yes, I've given you the letter, and they aren't ready for them. And it's just like, then why are you giving me a bill for sand? I swear they're like bipolar. Excuse me, sorry, my son's up to no good. No, I know you're a toddler, but that is not your area. What your thing is this, and that, is this, and that. There we go. That's the cat toys. He's going through a toddler phase, and it's rather exhausting when you're 51. I'm 51. Good boy. Now he's got his ball. Okay, so it'll be good for Mama while I quickly do this. So yeah, I'm just saying, if you're out there and you're having your real estate agent be absolutely brutal on you, and just know when things need to be fixed, they're meant to tell you so you can go back and clean and fix it, especially if it's petty things that they want to charge $200 for. Tell me and I'll clean it. Because my last house even, there was something that was like a problem, and it's like, you didn't even tell me. I would have driven back, and I would have, even though it would have hurt me, I would have done it to save that money. It's actually illegal to do it that way too, guys. So don't do it if you're a person that has a property, because you're not allowed. You're meant to give them a certain amount of time frame to rectify it, and then you can charge for it. Know your rights, people. Anyway, let me unpack everything. It's very nicely packed, isn't it? Can't remember what that is. Oh, I've got some good art stuff. Oh, I've got some good art. I'm going to be such a good artist. I know. I'm even thinking of starting off going to a comedy club and starting some of my comedy stuff there. And it's another way for you guys to possibly, if you're in Perth, to come and meet me. It'll be amateur style comedy club, because I'm not that funny yet. I have to learn. But I love my performing arts. I went to performing arts school. I have skills. A little bit of skills. Imagine that. A disabled chick has skills. Yeah, no, I've just did diploma on the job of social welfare, and I've got Cert 3, Cert 4, and I've done 3 years at University of Psychology. I'm a nail technician, and I went to performing arts school, danced my whole life, but no, I don't have any skills. Jeez, it's hot today. 22 degrees. What's going on? It's the 14th of May, and it's 22 degrees in Perth. Perth is warm winters in a way, really. They did say it's going to be warm winter, though. But this is a joke. I want to be cold. I want to be able to put on a jumper. Because I've got a new one. I want to wear it. I want to wear my new jumper. Hang on, I've tightened my hair because it's in my way. And I have not had time. Oh, my special present yesterday. Inside it was these little lollies that they're like bracelet necklaces. I used to love them as a kid. And everyone was saying, what are you eating? It's like, it's my lolly bracelet. And all your grandparents and your parents are like, what's that? It's lollies. Anyway, it's in next to my bed. All right, so let's just... And the month of May, millions missing. MECFS, shouting out to all you peeps. This is your month. This is your month, May. If you suffer badly like me, or you're worse than me even, or you're like me and you fluctuate, I'm shouting out to you, lots of hugs and kisses and kindness, because you don't get the recognition you deserve, and you are severely suffering. And keep looking for the underlying cause of why your ME/CFS is so bad. Lost my scissors. Oh. There they are. So yeah, I'm just giving you recognition because you don't get it. And most of us have underlying cause, so please keep searching for why your ME/CFS is like that, because yes, it's not like you don't have ME/CFS. It's a bit like I have fibromyalgia because I have Ehlers-Danlos loss. It'll be a reason you've got it. Just check into it. Right, here's one bra. And let's get an example of the other bras because they're all the samesies. Oh, it's a long way one. I've never had a long way one. Oh, I don't like the padding. Oh, the padding will be going. Now, I can't really try them on in front of you because it's just weird. But one of them I got for summer. I should have got 2 of these. So I didn't, did I? I only got, did I only get the, yeah, okay, but I can always order again because in your, this is a good thing about Shein, you go back to your old orders and if you liked something, like I've got one style which is for winter, more of the thick band, and then it's got the shaping, but it's a smooth, like wire-free, so it's comfortable, a little bit plasticky, but not too bad, not to the point where you won't be able to tolerate it, but it's seam-free, but it shapes your tartars in the right ways. Okay, now I always get sort of a little bit loose for me, but enough to support, so this looks perfect for me, because with my autism, I don't like things uncomfortable because then I just wiggle all day and whinge all day about it because the autism is real on me. Now this is more of a summery one, so if you need one with thin straps, I thought I'm covered. Now what I'll be doing once I've tried them on to make sure I don't have to send anything back, which I don't think I will, they're nice and stretchy, so this is a good shape for certain clothes. As you know, bras and clothes, you have to match, guys. You can't just wear this bra with this because you men have no idea, let alone the hair problem. You have no idea. I'm so jealous. Anyway, so I'll work these out. They've even got adjustable straps. So I'll work all these ones out later, and then I take out the padding. Don't like it. I'm a tomboy. I don't want big boobies for people to look at. Anyway, right, so that's that. I'll keep that with them. Right, now another thing I needed because my cat decided, my kitten, he thought, this is cool, mummy, I like this. Had to buy another one of these. Fiber optic lights. These are just the cheap ones, but I've never been without one. Like, I'm addicted. I turn all the lights off when I have a bath. I put my clamshell on, I put this on, I put all my other lights on because it really soothes me for my pain, to calm me down if I need to just be calmed down, you know, because when you're in a lot of pain, guys, your automatic nervous system gets sent into overdrive, just like it does if you've got stress or whatever. So these are good, guys. If you put that near in your bathroom, turn the lights off when you have a bath and just stare at it, put some spa music on, magic. It doesn't take much, guys. This is only cheap things. You can probably find that in a $2 shop for cheap too. Okay, these are just cheap things, but they bring joy. Bring joy. Now, I needed a new bangle in rose gold, and it's so cheap because I can't even afford La Visa. But these, oops, don't throw the bangle out, idiot. These, look at this one. Look how pretty that is. So that's the thing. I always have to get these ones because, guys, I'm just too small. If I get a different kind of bangle, it goes down to here, and then I'm like, pushing it up and I'm sensory nightmared. This is perfect size for me, see? So I love rose gold because I'm olive skin. So I choose rose gold. I've got a gold one in my wish list for my next order, but I only order when things are needed, like art supplies or whatever else. So anyway, I love it. And that was about, I don't know, $4 or $5. I think it was actually $4. So worth it, because if you go to La Visa, I mean, you'd be paying $25, $35 for something like that, unless it was maybe on sale, but it's gorgeous. So I can't afford that here because knowing me, the one I like will be $25, and that to me is too much money. I end up saying no because it's just not essential for me in my budget. It's like, no, that's a lot of money. for my budget, so I don't buy. Now, this is a mold that Hello Kitty is my age. She's also 51 this year. Yes, she is. And it's one of my childhood loves because I love cats. So I got a Hello Kitty mold for my Resin. Why does it look like she doesn't join? Oh no, she does probably. Yeah, she does join. So yeah, there's a Hello Kitty there. Oh, so I might make her into fridge magnets or something like that. I don't know. Now, you know how those of you that have seen me with a glue gun, you know exactly why I got these and exactly why Sir encouraged me to get these. Good boy, you stay there. Because I always burn myself, basically. I've been through reception and it's a bit of a problem. Okay, so that needs to go on the skinniest finger. No problem. That needs to go on my thumb. Yes, I got. Geez, I'm getting smart now. Didn't know how smart I was. Now this, of course, be on this finger. I know, probably would be on this finger because if I'm new and fiddling things around, probably would be on this finger. So see how it's just these three. So you've got total hand, able to grip things, able to grab things. Look, I know you can say, oh, you can put rubber glove on. You will struggle. Promise me. Promise you. Wrong way around. You will struggle with that. These are perfect for the glue gun. Okay. Now I've got the low intensity heat, but I've got small fingers. It's ow. Okay, it's ow. So just like when you're doing sewing and you have thimbles, I've got 2 thimbles there because I just don't trust myself. Like, I'm shocking. Willow, come on. Just because you're a senior cat does not mean you have to be so weird. I love you though, but you're being silly. He doesn't like the aircon maybe, I don't know. So these are very handy. These are like, I don't know, a couple of bucks. But this is going to be great for my crafting when I use my glue gun. So last year I made my own Christmas wreath. And I've made many things. My glue gun is like, my gosh, the things I've done with my glue gun, if you don't have one, it's a household necessity. I've done like nice ribbons around my stools. I've done so much with my glue gun. I'm even thinking of like, you know, you can cover boxes in fabric with glue guns. There's so many cool things you can do with a glue gun. Child safety though, if you're giving it to a kid. I'm not even safe. Right, now I've got some glitters because I always look for unusual. Okay, ladies. They're excited. It's a nice sunny day today. So I always look for, oh my goodness, it's everywhere. Let me just make sure. Yeah, they're all closed. Shaking in the bag. Whoops. Just make sure Matt doesn't know. Shh. Oh my goodness, I'm the fairy glitter girl. I'm a fairy that's I'm the fairy of glitter. All right, so look at these beautiful colors. Oh, so they will pop in many things that I will make. Oh my goodness. I always look for very unique, interesting glitters because glitters can make the piece too. Not just the design of what you're doing. Leave your brother alone and leave my stuff alone, young man. You've already ruined the other one of these. We had to cut some off because they were sticking out different directions. Didn't look normal. And my OCD looked at it and I went, when I was sitting in the bath, I went, no, this isn't going to work. No, okay, no, no, no. No, you can sleep where daddy sleeps. Leave your brother's tail alone. Oh, God. Siblings. Okay, it's a difficult phase because he's a kitten and he's a senior cat. As cute as he is as a kitten, I don't want him to grow up. It'll be better when he grows up because Max... Willow's just slapping him back. Willow's very gentle. Willow loves him. He really, really loves him. He looks for him. But, yeah, there's moments where he's like, I'm old, leave me alone. I'm trying to rest. Fair enough. Put your boundaries in place, mate. No worries. Okay, let me just go through. What did I buy here? I didn't know silver grey was that dull. Doesn't matter. I thought it was more of a silver. Hang on, guys. Let me get my glitters in order here. All right. So I needed 2 of the light blue because I buy the 12. I think I bought a 24 pack personally, but there is 12 packs you can buy of alcohol inks. No, that's just rubbish, Bubba. And I needed light blue, and they kept selling out and kept selling out. I've been waiting for ages to get my light blue, because my light blue is like this much in there. Now, the light blue, the reason why I like this is because basically it is... Ow, you're actually hurting me. No, Bubba. No, go play with the streamers. Look, you still got Mummy's streamers for my birthday. Go get them. Go get the streamers. Go on. He plays the balloons too. I'm very impressed. He's a very confident cat. So I'll show you. The reason why I like the light blue alcohol ink. So if you look at Shein for alcohol inks, the light blue makes things look like water. And I love doing water theme, whether it's a resin piece, whether it's like added onto a picture piece. I like things that look like water because I'm a water baby. Okay, I love water. And I needed a couple of them because I do go through them quite a lot. Just like I do with my peach, which is really pink. But I think that's a language mistake there. I've got pink, but the pink is too pink. So people will just go, even if you're into pink, you'd go, that's a little bit pink. So I use the peach, which I think should be called light pink. So anyway, these are the brands I get. They are amazing. This particular brand, super cool. Okay, I've got all of my alcohol inks in this brand. They are fantastic, great results. And just remember one thing though, they're slightly brighter when they're like cured to when you first put them in. So if you put it in and you go, that's not enough, don't be too chuck in heaps because they go more vibrant as they cure or dry. So remember that. But this brand is affordable, super cool, and I paid $2.11 each. So this is 20 mils, and if I went to Jackson's Art, I can't afford that. I'd have to spend $15 on just getting a light blue. I can't imagine me doing that with 12 colors or 24 colors. I've got 24 colors, so I can't afford that. So this is perfect. This is all you need, because as soon as you finished it, if you do know you need that particular color, then you go buy that color. So I go through the light blue and the light pink, which is called peach. So the peach out of this brand is like a light pink, beautiful pink. $2.11 each. How can you compare that to out here? So when you say government buy Australian made, if I could afford it, I would, but I cannot afford it, and I do not apologize for it. You made the deals, you screwed everything up. I did not make all those deals and all these decisions, even though I've been voting since I was 18. You have screwed up our country, and that is your own fault, and you need to fix it. I'm not going to be part of that fixing. If I can only afford Shein clothes and shoes, which is because dresses are about $11 and my shoes are about $10, I'll keep doing it. So Australian made, sorry guys, I can't support it. But if you're an Australian made company that makes it affordable, I'm in. Anyway, let me just open. And there's some people that are Australian made that I like to support. I know there's a vlogging channel that I've been watching since they started. So I bought a t-shirt from them because I actually want to support a good family who deserves it, because I know what it's like to be a family that's trying to get by and everything's full on, and they've got years ahead of stuff, you know, to go through because, you know, they're a young family. So do support people when you actually see small businesses, family businesses, all sorts of things. Do support when you can, because I do think that it is important. But I'm just saying, with this May thing of support Australian made or Australian whatever, if you can't afford to do that, don't fall for that virtue signalling rubbish. Do what you can manage to do, because Australia's being a little bit cheeky and the government shouldn't be saying anything like that. Like, shut up. Like, seriously, how about you fix the pricing? How about you get control of Coles and Woolworths and these bloody investors and make life affordable for us? Come on, make it a fair world, because at the moment there's just, it's not fair. It's not fair. Working families that can't buy a house, yet, whereas the people that are making these policies could buy a house on a, you know, say if you just picked up rubbish from the side of the curb as a job, they could raise their whole family on that one income, and good on them. That was the great days in the 80s, and now you've got to have over $150,000 to purchase a house now in Australia between a couple. Can you imagine trying to do that with 2 kids, 3 kids, or maybe more? Yeah, let's get real now, eh? Not okay. So I'm very mad at my country right now. And even the changing of government, I need my change of circumstances, just wanted to. But when, like I said in the car, when they go into change, trust me, I've worked for government. My job was government paid in welfare, and I had to deal with them, and they're very annoying. Oh, this is my GI. So this was just a little bonus thing I bought. Oh, I'll show you my special inks. Max, you're not helping. You're not helping.
Maxie, move.
Daddy, take him away.
I have to go help Christina so that she doesn't get locked out of her apartment because of all this. So we'll be back in a moment.
Oh, Christina's locked out now.
Yeah, you stay with Mummy. See what she's got.
help.
She's got all the special treats.
Yeah, no, she's a lovely lady, Christina, and I love her a bit. She was here last time we were here. She's our neighbour. Well, not neighbour, but down the end of the street, the hallway. She's got a beautiful cat, which, oh, he's going to sniff her out because she's a girl, Sophie, super cute, super pretty, just like her mummy. And I love Sophie. And basically, yeah, Sophie also goes down the hallway, and there's a little window at the end of our hallway, and she looks out there. She's super cute. But yeah, apparently they're having problems with their fob. Who would have thought? Okay, so this is so cute. Before I show you my other, these are inks that, guys, this is a new age thing. So if any resin people out there, listen up. I mean, most of you probably already know I'm a little bit slow to this because I'm always so sick. I'm always sometimes late to the party. Other times I'm the one that's early. But this time I think I'm late to the party because I've been too busy moving house and having a really messed up life. Well, that's changing, isn't it? So, basically, if you look at this, oh my goodness, that's the back. Christian Hall, please speak to me. I want to be your best friend because I just know we're two peas in a pod. You just don't know it yet. This is cool. Dude, we could talk about crystals for hours. We can involve twisties and chocolate and snacks. Look at this. Oh, it's like a dragon's rock. You know, that's what reminds me of a dragon. Whoa. My youngest son liked dragons for a moment, and I used to buy him little dragons, and they were kind of like these kinds of colours, and he loved them. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. So that'll go with my collection. Boy, do I love gems. They bring me so much joy. Do you know? Okay? This is what God created. It's like when you go, like, forget about art pictures. Think of this. When you go and you look at the sun and you go, oh, what a beautiful sunset. God. When you go to the beach and you go, oh, that's so nice. The river, oh, it's so nice. God. When the weather's beautiful, God. Just saying. Anyway, so basically, these are called, it creates like a beautiful, nice metallic cloud on whatever you use it with. So it's got this magic sort of ability to create that. Okay, I'll just shape them so you can see the colours. So I've got, what's it called again? Glasses. Going to the ophthalmologist soon. That'll be fun. Oh, wow, I can see. So this is golden, so alcohol pearl. So basically what it does is when you put it in the piece, it ends up pushing itself out as a little, like a silver lining, but gold lining. Then you've got red gold. Oh. So I've got two different golds because one's light gold, one's darker gold. That's all that is. And this one is silver grey. So it'll have a bit of a silver to it, but it's quite dark actually. It's darker than what I thought. But you know what? That doesn't mean that I'll do some testing in pieces. Doesn't mean it's going to look like that in the art piece. So I've got 3 of them. And they naturally create what they call like a lining. Like a silver lining, a gold lining around what you're using it with. And so I am so happy that I've got 3 of these new ones. Close cover with the foot. So so much easier. So I've got these. Now, I would have not been able to afford them in Jackson's art store or buy them from Melbourne, where you guys in Melbourne are lucky you got all the art stuff. In Perth, I don't think there's many artists. Hang on. I don't think there's any artists in Perth. Well, that's got to change. I will encourage all of you in Perth, do some art if you're sick. Just in that good moment. Just, I don't care what art it is. It doesn't have to be this art. Any art. I've got my blue. Guys, months I was waiting. I was getting a little bit concerned. I thought, oh no, I'm going to have to go to a fancy art shop and overpay. When they just get it from there probably anyway. All right. Whoa. Okay, I'm making a mess. Let me just get this up and going. Oh no, I put batteries in, don't I? So that doesn't work. But let me just get it. I'm not actually going to take off the things. This is the one that, until the other one's dead, I'm not actually using this one. But all it is it fits in there. You take the lacquer off, it splays out, right? It does a beautiful flower effect. Okay, it's trying to move around on its own. Okay, and then when you put batteries in there, the fiber optics just go beautiful, changing colors, and in the darkness is magical. So there's that. Look at it. Ooh. It's like what Jessica, you showed me. She showed me this photo. Isn't it a forget-me-not? Oh, that's what we call them. And you're blowing it. It's forget-me-not. Okie dokie. We're not doing that quite yet because Mummy's making me a mess this morning. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys. Tiny Shein haul, I know, but all of this stuff, particularly my art stuff here, so my little rubber fingers, my Hello Kitty mold, my pigment inks, alcohol inks, God, my glitter thing, and that was just a bonus. And where's my bracelet? These were just a special treat for me. So anyway, that's what I got, and now I've got to control my kitten because, like, he's not in an age of understanding, so there's not much you can do. I know, you just don't understand. So I have to go and deal with my baby. And yeah, I'll get off the camera, and you know, just like all the kids do, don't they? Then he'll just start being happy playing with something, and I'll be like, could have done my work then. Doesn't happen that way. Never happens that way. Oh, good boy. Good boy. You're just sitting there watching Mama. So I'm so happy with it. So if you're an art and crafter, if you need things for your home, you need clothes and shoes, check out Shein. I'm not sponsored, but sponsor me, because I generally love this place because it gives me the opportunity to experience items that I just wouldn't get access to being below the poverty line. And I really, really appreciate that because it makes my life easier to afford things. Rather than missing out completely. Because when you live a very tight life, especially when you've got a car to still run, and anyway, it's more affordable. And in this cost of living in Western Australia, Perth, we're such a wealthy country, guys, but there's so much greed. So much greed. I mean, Gina Reinhardt, who gets all of our mining, you know, ruins our WA, my state that I was born in, $600,000 a day she earns. I don't think anyone's worth that personally. I think that's just greed. But that's for God to work out. But anyway, I just want to say that. And also, when you are finished with things, donate them to people who need them. And don't give them to op shops in Australia anymore because they're overcharging. Give them to people that you know. Offer them around to people that you know in person, because no one has to pay for it then. So pay forward, okay? Because what you don't need anymore, someone might be like, I've been looking for that for a while. So just remember that too. Let's be a co-op, okay? Because the government is not being fair. Especially you guys with families. Offer size 10 boys clothes, size 10 girls clothes, whatever. Give them to other families that maybe have just moved house and they got no money, okay? So please even leave it at the uniform shop and say, for anyone who comes in and say, I don't know, with the pension card or something, and they can't afford the school uniform and this uniform fits, give it back to them and say, that's what I want them to be given them to. For free. Make that attachment to it. Because, guys, we've got to start being a bit more like that. I think it's time for us to start being like that. And don't forget this, Australians. Help out a mate. That's what we used to do. You remember in the 80s when you'd see each of the dads in the street going, oh, you want the mower? Yeah, no worries. I'll just fill up with a bit more petrol because I've just done my lawn. Let's go back to that, okay? Let's share resources. Let's share things, because what does it hurt? It actually makes people's lives easier. Everyone's doing it tough. And if you're not doing it tough, you need to be grateful, because the majority of Australians are really battling. Really battling. And it's just not Aussie to let them battle alone. So when we can pay it forward, there's always people that have less than us. There's always people that have more than us. Doesn't matter. Give to the people that they don't even have to be in need. Just give things to other people if you don't need it. Don't give it to the op shops where they overcharge. They're not giving it back to the people. They don't give it for accommodation for homeless people. They put it in their income pocket. Income. Sure, some people need income, but I'll tell you what, when I was in welfare, compared to what people are earning now in these types of institutions like Salvation Army, and all that, they pay too much. And it defeats the point. And when I first walked into a welfare class and they said, if you're in this industry for money, get out. And we all sat there going, what the hell? Jeez, it's a bit harsh. Most of us are in our early 20s. It's like, whoa, that's kind of rough. But it's true. And I stand by that. It's just not the industry for that. You've got to make sure that you keep your head on and realize what you're doing and who for. So please just help other people out. Same with boxes. If you've just moved house, like, try and find someone who's in desperate need, who's broke already, having to move house. Give them your pile of boxes for free. Anything. Anyway, love you guys, and I'll see you in another video. Yeah, I'm still getting shelves coming because they had to be replaced. That was meant to be part of this order for my Disney little miniatures. And it was so cheap, cheaper than Kmart. And I was like, oh, it's meant to be part of this, but it's coming. So I will show you that, but that will most likely just be a little glimpse of it, because I would have probably set it up already with my dolls on it. They're only little Disney dolls, but to me that's like a gold diamond ring. Anyway, bye guys. I love you lots. And welcome new subscribers. And hope to see you in the next video. Bye! And have a good day.